What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, let's just jump right in. I'm so glad you found this episode today. I really feel like somebody needs to hear this one. And before I start, I want to say that this podcast, it ain't one of those podcasts where I'm the dude who got everything figured out and I'm some millionaire and I'm traveling all over the world to do public speaking, and you got to listen to me and do it how I did it and you'll be guaranteed to make all your dreams come true. No, that ain't what this is. I'm on this journey with you. I'm growing and applying all the things I talk about on here in my life, and I'm seeing results, right? I'm not close to a finished product, but absolutely experiencing growth, and I want that for you. So let's do this together. And I want this episode to serve as a reminder from me to you as your friend, as somebody who cares about you, that you're going to figure this out. You are. And when you do, you're going to be so proud of yourself when it does work out. It won't be the way you planned it, but it'll be unique to you, which makes it even better because only you can walk the path that's meant for you. And some of you might be in a season right now, whether that's with your career or your business or your health and fitness goals. Maybe you want to start a podcast, whatever it is. And you got this vision, but you're so far away from that vision that you might not even feel like talking about it out loud, right? You feel that doubt starting to creep in. Like, can I really even do this? And maybe it's a wave of doubt. Maybe it's not a little, maybe it's a whole lot of doubt. And you feel crazy. Like, why the hell did I ever think I could do this? I don't have the track record to look back on and see, right? And see the way I did it last time, or this is why it didn't work when I tried that. Like for me, before I started this podcast or music or my fitness business, the only thing that I did that I would consider a business-like was back in the, seventh or eighth grade. My mama was a big sale shopper, right? She would buy a bunch of stuff that was on sale. She was the mama that would buy all the Easter candy the day after Easter or the Halloween candy the day after Halloween. And it's on sale at like 80% off, right? And so we had all this Halloween candy in our closet. And of course, it was supposed to be off limits because it's a bunch of candy. But what did my dumb ass do? I took a bunch of it without permission, and me and my homeboy was selling it at school in the bathroom. And you can tell I was from the hood because we put a small little mixtures of candy in like these clear baggies, like it was weed or something. And we would sell it in the bathroom. And of course, I got caught and I got my butt whooped. But as an adult, I look back like, you know what? I had a business. I had a supply and I had a demand. I had a strategy that was better than my competition, which was the concession at recess because they were expensive. I was selling mine for like $1 a bag. And I even had an employee. I was a little entrepreneur. Didn't even know it back then. But fast forward, right, and looking at all things that I'm trying to accomplish, I can relate to the feelings you may be having right now. Not having anything or any other experiences to compare it to. You might feel like you're not capable. Like you're pushing this big monster truck tire up a hill and moving at the pace of a snail. And a glimmer of doubt can turn into this wave over you and make you think like maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Maybe you should throw in the towel. Like, am I ever going to feel confident? Is this thing good for me at all? Because it is for all of them, the ones I see doing it and succeeding. It is for folks like them and not me, right? And it can make you want to give up. And I'm here to tell you, no, this is the part that's going to make you proud. No, don't give up. All those times you want to throw in the towel and the times you decide to keep it going, these are the moments where you build that mental toughness and grit. And you figure out a way to get resourceful. You don't want it to be easy. The easy path robs you of feeling proud. It does. It's the reason we set goals in the first place. We want that feeling after we accomplish these goals. Part of having that big vision is we feel proud of ourselves. If you didn't have those moments where you really doubted yourself, where you couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, where you wanted to throw in the towel, how would you feel proud? And look, even if it's the smallest, tiniest little glimmer inside you, it's small, but it's still there. And it's saying, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't throw in the towel. Maybe what I need to do is just keep going. And I know that little voice is in there. It's in everybody. It's all of us. It's always been there. It's just smaller right now. And that's okay. Because I know you know that eventually when you keep going and you don't throw in the towel, you may not be able to see them now, but those dots are going to connect. You're going to look back and see how they were connecting the whole time. A lot of times things don't make sense when you're in it, right? And you wish you could just be happy with it. You wish it would just work out the way you wanted to, the way you saw it in your head before you started, the way you see other people doing it. And we have to embrace, and I really believe this, we have to embrace that we have a vision unlike anybody else's. And because you are gifted that vision, you always been gifted the ability and resourcefulness to make it happen. And one of the problems we have is that our unique vision means we have a unique path to take. And that path ain't going to align with nobody else's path. Your path is your path, not theirs. And theirs ain't yours. And so whenever you feel those moments of doubt, big or small, those are the opportunities. Even though it don't feel like an opportunity, right? To prove yourself that you got it, that you have that grit, that toughness, that resourcefulness. And when you eventually get there, you'll be able to look back at that path and see that you did that you qualified yourself along the way, that you pushed yourself, even though it took longer or it didn't look like you wanted it to in your head when you first started, but you're still here. And it's going to give you confidence. You get confidence when you take on that challenge, even when you don't know what the hell you're doing, especially when you don't know what the hell you're doing and you figure it out. And the next time you're in a moment like that, you can recall on those moments that even though you had no clue how you were going to get there, no clue how you were going to make it work, and maybe that's the moment you're in right now, you'll be able to pull from that moment and know that, you know what? I will do this. I will get through this. What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for listening to this episode and to also let you know that this podcast is 100% donation driven, which means it's completely funded by you, the listener. So if you like the content I have to offer, I would love it if you can make a donation and you get to pick the amount. I left links in the description of the video as well as my homepage. You can choose which way benefits you the best to donate. And if you need more options, please feel free to email me at dariusdotch@gmail.com. That's dariusdotch@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much for being here, and let's get back to it. And again, not the way you planned it, but you'll be able to look back at your track record. And honestly, look back at your life track record. You met a lot of opportunities in your life, in your own life, that challenged the way you see things. You figured things out when you didn't know how you were going to figure them out. You didn't know how you were going to get through that grief, but you did. You had no idea how that bill was going to get paid, but you figured it out. You had no idea where your next check was going to come from, but it came. You didn't know what to do about your car when it was broke down and you couldn't afford it, and somehow you did. And here you are on the other side, on the other side of all those things, and are better because of it. You learn skills and how to do what you have to do. You learn things you could have never learned if you didn't get met with those obstacles. And remind yourself that easy robs you of proud. We set goals and have things we want to work and strive for in life because we have to work and strive for them. Ain't no way we would feel proud if it was all handed to us on a silver platter. Like, look at me. I have the life I dreamed of and I didn't have to do a damn thing to get it. I just woke up and boom. No, we don't want that. We want the journey. Now, do we underestimate how hard the journey can be? Hell yeah, we do. But that don't mean that you should quit. If you're in a season where it's hard and you feel the resistance, trust that it's serving you. Trust that you'll have those moments of reflection where you look back and feel that pride. Trust that this friction is a requirement for growth and that you are growing right here and right now. Trust that it's teaching you things you can never learn if you weren't in it right now. This is the path that's qualifying you. So when you get to where you want to go, you know that you can handle it. You learned the coping mechanisms, the skills, how to deal with adversity, how to face your doubts, how to show up for yourself, even on the days you didn't feel like showing up for yourself. You learned all this along the way. So when you finally get there, guess what? You'll be the kind of person who's going to maintain it. This is the process. This is you qualifying yourself. This is you becoming the kind of person who achieves those things you're going after. You're in it. You're in it right now. Don't look back with a bunch of coulda, woulda, shouldas. Look back and see how it would have been easy to give up, but you didn't. And what you have now, you deserve it. And you were capable all along. That's what we're striving to get. So that's what I got for you today. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody that can benefit from this, somebody who is a friend or a family member, somebody who has goals and is trying to improve their lives. So thank you again, and let's get it in.